Okay, so welcome everyone to these private monthly group sessions meetings, which are being called Cosmic Starseed Academy Tribe. And here we are, and today's date is the 1st of April 2025, and it is 7:39 here in Ireland. So if you would like to join us, it is for paid members on Substack, either monthly, yearly, or as a founder, where we also do a Q&A, and possibly healing, question mark. And you get to ask lots of questions. And we will just be going with the flow for this evening. And I'm going to hand over to Dennis Mulcahy, who also does healing sessions. If you'd like a healing session, you can check his Facebook and contact him that way for a healing session. He's an amazing healer. And so without any further ado, Dennis, would you like to begin, please, with the prayers?
Okay. So I will begin with a prayer called the Law of One. It is a short prayer, and I will repeat it 3 times. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done. It is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done. It is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks this is done. It is so. All right. And I will share the simple I am mantra, which is shared by Channel Blossom Goodchild. Is I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. I will now say that 2 more times. I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. There is a question that we will come to later that Soma was reading just previously. These meetings, sessions will grow, form, and develop and become become have a more solid foundation. So these are in the process of being created and formed, and may feel, even to Soma, a bit loose, a bit up in the air, a bit undecided. But we are here, and we undoubtedly will have a large hand, a big part in helping you all create these monthly groups, which we would like to include as a healing group, as we've been suggesting to Soma, to, we say suggesting with humor, we've been suggesting to Soma to do a healing monthly, perhaps monthly or weekly. Okay, hold on, too fast. A group. And we would suggest that this incorporates, thank you, incorporates the healing group that we wish her to do. So, please, in the chat or out loud or both, please both, in the chat and out loud, will you go around and say some names that you would like to be included for the healing? Dennis, we'll start with you.
I am thinking of family, and I include my dad, brothers Dara and Mick, and I think of a friend John as people I would include at the moment.
Marianne.
Yeah, I would like to include myself and my dog, since I'm not well.
And Sheila?
Yeah, I would like to include John Sefton and Clive Wilson and Pauline Maybe and myself and the cat that I'm looking after, Misty, please. Thank you.
Soma would like to add to this. David Love, Misha Johnson or Johnston, Sheila T's daughter, most strongly Sheila T's daughter. Soma does not want to say the surname. And also Soma. And Soma would also like to include healing for the earth, the soil, plants, the trees, the air, to remove chemicals, toxins and poisons. And we would like to include to allow the healing to go where it's needed. So we will turn this into a combined healing meditation activation initiations. So visualize. Let us begin with a meditation. Breathe in through your nose, down to your belly, hold it, and breathe out as you wish, gently or loudly with sounds, with oomph, with energy. You can make noise if you so wish. But breathe in through your nose, down to your belly, and hold it and breathe out through your mouth. We are galactic beings. You are galactic beings. As starseeds, you are hybrids. You are a mix of us and other alien races. It is flowing down, in, through, around you. Your DNA, your blood, your skin, your hair, your teeth, your cells, your codes, your DNA. You are not normal beings. You are, as starseeds, all exceptional, extraordinary beings with exceptional higher abilities. This is part of being a starseed, whether you are aware of it or not. Mediums may not, especially the older generations, mediums may not be aware that they are starseeds, but they most certainly are under this category. And that is why they have the gift of mediumship, because they are not from here. Some of the older generation may not be aware of this because yesterday in your older generation is different to today. Today you have more wisdom, knowledge, understandings, books, research, discoveries, information, transmissions, downloads. There is much more available to you in the terms of knowledge and understanding. Your consciousness and your consciousness is higher. So going back to the healing, visualize us on the outskirts of a circle, and then visualize you in front of us in a circle holding hands, and then visualize those people who you mentioned for healing sitting or laying on chairs or beds or various different seating furniture, such as armchairs or beds or dining room chairs, in a circle. And then you can also visualize that the circle of you and the circle of us, we step forward and we take your hands and we will become, thank you, we become one circle. We become one. And we will go silent to allow this process to be created or manifested or visualized. And send love, send healing to the center of the circle where these people are. Your loved ones, your family, your secret relationships, perhaps. The ones you love, the ones you care about, the ones in need of healing. You are tremendous healers. You can also, thank you, you can also visualize yourself in the center of the circle. There are dogs in this circle. There are cats. There are other animals, much smaller, such as mice. And the similar. We will do as Coleman suggested and be more aware of your time. We will do as promised. This is written into Soma's contract regarding the time and the downloads and the transmissions. It is not a small thing. She loses mostly all concept of time when in this trance state of blissfulness, where nothing really matters. So we will promise to keep the contract in good balance. Thank you. So now would be a good time for questions, and we would like to start with Dennis. Oh, before we do so, we would briefly like to explain an answer to a question, thank you, that Soma was reading earlier in an email. It is a question regarding Jesus's death, who is one of us, who works with Soma since she was a child, very strongly. So many of you have had lifetimes with the Essenes. All of you here now, Sheila, Dennis, Marianne, have had, and Soma, have had lifetimes with the Essenes. Jesus is one of us and did not die on the cross, which was the question. Did Jesus really die on the cross? Was a question from Michael Lewis, who will come back and join us when he is ready and in a better space. The question was, did Jesus die on the cross? And the answer is no. Although that was the plan by negative agendas, predominantly on horseback, soldiers, armies. To bring about his death. But that plan was foreseen and told about to Jesus and did not occur in the way that it is explained in your history books. And the Bible is included in this. We feel that is enough to answer the question, very simply put. So we will move on to the next question. Dennis?
Okay. I do not have any questions now, and I will be signing off soon. So have a good session. Thank you.
How long do you have?
About 5 minutes.
Well, we have a question from a person called Star in the chat here. She asks about her health issues and what they are due to.
Your health issues. Thank you. Did you say Star?
Yeah.
Okay. We are aware of Star very much. We see Star's is very targeted, and we would like to share. This goes back to Atlantis and also Lemuria, where you have been targeted. Star, forgive Soma, she is getting the wrong person, but Star has been targeted almost since day one in the beginning of Atlantis, and Star also had, thank you, a lifetime in Lemuria, and we would highly recommend that you listen to our previous channeling downloading. In the Soma would like to ask Dennis to hold on. Oh, he's gone. Okay. So we were saying we would recommend that you listen to a previous channeling and downloading that we did, that Star needs to listen to, regarding a lifetime in Atlantis and healing that lifetime. She did this not yesterday, but the previous Sunday. So if you have a look back, it is part of the Pleiadian Sunday school sessions. Not yesterday, but the previous Sunday. So if you have a look back in her Substack, you will find the recording. This would be of high value and benefit to Star, because the healing the reasons the healing is needed is for different reasons. One is to do with the lifetime in Lemuria and Atlantis, also because Star is a galactic being and targeted on quite a high level, and her body needs to be cleared from toxins and poisons and chemicals. Pure water, salt, highly recommended. Sea salt, to swim in the sea, to swim in the ocean, to rub herself down, to bathe in seaweed and salt and natural minerals and black clay, mud with minerals, natural mud with minerals. Even black sand has special minerals, particles, vitamins, nutrients. This is a process that Star will a lifetime contract. We would also recommend that Star connects in with the being called, that we call Lee Carroll or Cryon, either for a healing or a healing. And also Pradeep Harris, who works with Lee Carroll. There is also a woman in this Facebook group called Sheila Tillich, which is part of your Cosmic Starseed Academy tribe. We would recommend a healing session with this lady. The 6th month is important collectively, and you will find your energy shifts in this month. Your earth has been targeted with technology used in a negative way. Your air, your soil, your water, your food, your plants, your food, your vegetables, your fruits, your plants, your herbs, your seeds, and humanity with technology that is used in a negative way. And this is changing. There will be dramatic events in the 6 months where there is an energy shift, let us put it that way. And this will affect your energies in a positive way, albeit maybe slowly. We would like to move on to Sheila. Please.
Sorry, I have a general question, and that is going back to Jesus. I understand that he married Mary Magdalene and that they had children. I wondered whether there were still any descendants of theirs still alive on the planet now.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
And do they know who they are?
Some do. This is much, for obvious reasons, much secrecy around these bloodlines in order to be protected. Jesus had many, many, many children. We would add that, and this is new information to Soma, but we would add that Mary Magdalene was not the only woman that gave birth to Jesus's offspring or children. There are 2, perhaps even more, lineages of Jesus's blood. We spoke briefly about this before, or perhaps even in detail, where we said that in a previous Thank you. In a previous channeling, that Jesus had many, 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 many children and lived in many different places, traveled widely, sharing knowledge, teachings, wisdoms, understanding, consciousness itself. And this is all returning to your planet. The Christ consciousness is returning to your planet. There are many of you, thank you, many of you that have very strong connections to Jesus energy and are able to channel him, are able to see him, are able to speak with him, have a relationship with him. That your religions would deny, aggressively deny. We thank you for the questions, and we will draw this to a close, and we will allow a coffee break, and then we perhaps will continue.
Thank you very much.
Record. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. The time now is 8:33 on the 1st of April 2025, and I am possibly thinking of taking a break on Saturday and Sunday next week, but I'm not sure yet. But most definitely I will be taking a break on the 17th, 18th and 19th, which I believe is a Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So for that week, 17th, 18th and 19th of April, there won't be a channeling, most likely. I know that things can very often change, but as it stands at the moment, on the 17th, 18th and 19th of April, there won't be any sessions because there's a very special celebration coming up, and I want to be fully present within that celebration, which is very personal, so I'm not going to say what it is, but it's there. So it may be that next week, I don't know what the date is next week, but the Saturday and Sunday next week, it may be that there is no group. I just feel like I have such a backlog of work and things, and it's just increasing all the time, which is wonderful. It's truly a blessing. But I'm struggling to, and it's getting away from me more and more, so I need to kind of do a big catch up if possible. And it's not just about the channeling, because then I have to, once I've done that, those sessions, I need to upload, download, share, and there's a lot of background work that comes with doing any recorded things or groups or interviews. There's a whole, there's a couple of hours work in it as well as actually sitting down and doing the channeling. So I don't think I think I'd like to take 2 weeks off from the Saturday and Sunday group. So, but things may change. So please please check in with me. I will release info as soon as I know what I'm doing and what's happening. What else do I need to say? I think that's it. I have also started doing half-hour sessions, which are 88 euros. So if you'd like one of those, come and let me know. And of course, these monthly groups are specifically for people who've paid for my Substack, whether it's monthly, yearly, or as a founder. So it is, but I will be sharing it privately to the paid members afterwards, because sometimes they just can't be here because of, and most especially because of the time difference in, for example, in Australia and even parts of America and Alaska. And so I will be sharing it to paid members on the Substack. And if you'd like to be part of this or to receive the recordings, then please do come and subscribe on my Substack. And it's around, the cheapest is around €11 a month. And you can come and get to ask questions and join in. And I would like to include healing and perhaps even some music and questions and maybe some drumming and coffee. And it's more of interactive or more connection. And it's called Cosmic Starseed Academy Tribe for a reason. So without any further ado, I will sign off for now. With a reminder that today's date is the 4th of April 2025. And I shall see you all very soon. You're on mute, Sheila.
It's the 1st of April. I think you just said it was the 4th.
Oh, did I? Yes, it's the 1st of April. Thanks, Sheila. Because I was reading the 4th of the 1st, and I'm dyslexic, so I do read things back to front, which is funny. But yes, it's the 1st of April. It's April Fool's Day here in Ireland. So yeah, if you'd like a reading with me, come and get one. And I love you all very much, and I shall see you all very soon. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now.